Okay, to start off with, I feel I need a disclaimer. I love The Witcher. This game is amazing. I booked off a week from work and played it pretty much non-stop, and it's been the best RPG I've played in years. No, scratch that, the best game I've played in years. However, this video is about how its combat stands up against realistic combat, and if there's any similarities or not. Also, I just want to say, realism doesn't really matter in games. It's cool if things are ridiculous and over the top. I like that. One of my favourite games is Final Fantasy VII, and Cloud's Buster Sword definitely does not make sense. So I'm making this video for anybody who's interested in whether these techniques are close to the real thing or not. So I'm going to start off and just say Witcher 3's combat is pretty crazy. It's pretty out there. The first thing you notice is before you even take out the sword, Geralt's wearing it on his back. It says that Geralt wears his sword on his back in the book, so I guess they had to do it in the game, and it looks pretty badass, I must admit, but this is just would never have been done. Drawing a long sword from the back is, it's not really very good. Tactically speaking, you're not going to be able to defend yourself very quickly, but also you just can't do it. If you look in the game, the sword actually clips out of the hilt at the end, and it sort of bends to make sure that Geralt can pull it out properly. You can see that the animation's not perfect because they've had to stretch that model and distort the sword in ways to make it so that he can easily withdraw his sword from his back quickly and efficiently. It just isn't possible. Maybe if he pulled the hilt down and pulled it right off, but I think somebody in the game, one of the blacksmiths, says that his sword is 105 centimeter long blade or something. So it's going to be about 135 centimeters total in length, and there's just no way your arm length could pull that out. It's just not realistic at all. The second thing is Geralt's fast move. Geralt likes to spin. He spins and spins and spins, spinning here and spinning there. Geralt spins pretty much everywhere. That's not realistic at all. He would just get stabbed in the back. You'd just spin around and you'd just get stabbed while you've constantly half the time got your back to the enemy. Plus you'd just get crazy dizzy, right? Then you've got the heavy attack, which is just him drawing the sword really far back. I guess this isn't important against monsters because they may not recognize a blade as a threat, at least some of them. But a human's going to see this move coming a mile off. They're going to prepare for it and have stabbed you in the chest because you're wide open before you can even say Kaer Morhen. Things that are realistic in The Witcher are the sword designs. They're really realistic. They have some sort of decorative stuff on them, a lot of them. They're quite decorative, but that's not unheard of, and it wouldn't affect any of them functionally. The guards on the silver swords are sort of tilted in, which is different. I'm not really sure whether that would be a good or a bad thing. I'm not sure how much that affects it, but overall they all seem pretty good, pretty historically accurate and practical. Some of them even have side rings, which are a real historical thing as well. So my conclusion is the combat in The Witcher is pretty crazy all round. It's not really historically accurate at all, but it doesn't really matter because it's an awesome game, and I'm going to go back to playing it now because I just downloaded the new DLC. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Oh, and CD Projekt Red, if you ever watch this, please make a new game plus. And thanks for the game.